Hope you got your cardio up. Mile high, baby.
There he is, Mr. Player of the Month. Look at...
And there were a few sharp-looking guys getting off the Pelicans team bus earlier on. Their only thought now is coming away with a win on the road. Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. With Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, this is Kevin Harlan. We'll be hearing from David Aldridge on the sideline. And the starting lineup for the Pelicans, the front court full of star power with Ingram and Zion. MP out there with McCollum, and it's Valanciunas in at the 5 down low. And for Denver, underneath in the post, it's Gordon and Jokic. Then it's Michael Porter. Then there's Murray, and it's Kelly in at the 2 spot. When you talk about rebounding the basketball, Greg, both of these teams demonstrate an edge in this department.
Yeah, both teams pound the boards. It's clear these coaching staffs push for their guys to attack the glass. So this one's going to be physical.
Passes it to Porter. The pass to Kelly. There's the triple. Good, and a nice assist from Porter.
Porter Jr. moving the ball well. Nice to have a wing player help to be a facilitator.
To the middle. Here's Johnson. And MP throws it down.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Now here's Murray. Pass to Jokic. And the rejection by Valanciunas. And it's out of bounds. The Nuggets able to retain possession here. Porter passes to Gordon. 4 on the clock. Jokic sets the screen for Murray. Pulls up. And Jokic with the basket on the assist by Murray.
A nice stroke on the quick shot by Jokic. Not giving the defense any chance to come over and disrupt.
Williamson finds Johnson. Here's Kelly. He is guarded by McCollum. It's Porter outside. Pelicans with the rebound. Coming into this having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
Yeah, and in that one they were aggressive, but also efficient. The exact balance you're looking to achieve.
Well, easy to be efficient on nights like that when everybody has things going. Let's see if they're still in the rhythm tonight.
Johnson can't get it to go. Nuggets have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. And the foul called on MP. That is his first foul of the game. Porter kicks to Murray. Over to the left wing. Jokic inside. Valanciunas is there.
Just no easy way to get around Valanciunas. He's outstanding on the defensive end.
When he's not dominating this sport, we know that Jokic spends time with his other love.
And you're talking about horse racing, specifically harness racing. Jokic, that is the sport he loves the most. So it's right up there with basketball, amazingly enough.
Kelly. Williamson with the block.
Plenty of muscle on the block. Zion loved knocking that one away.
Johnson's shot is off.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
Shot by Gordon, wide open. Hits it from three-point range.
Great idea to get your secondary scorers involved early. This helps keep everybody engaged.
Yeah, and he's so-so from there, but when he's hitting from deep, it's a big confidence builder.
And for the Western Conference, we have a chance now to recognize our Player of the Week, MP.
Basketball is one of the few sports where good offense beats good defense, and nobody has had better offense than him lately. I don't think there's anybody in the league that could have slowed him down on offense. He was unstoppable, to say the least.
And Brandon Ingram at that size, able to survey the entire floor and make a play.
Murray outside. Jokic with a screen on McCollum. Murray finds Jokic. Good, and the assist goes to Murray.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Now here's Ingram. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. MP inside. Kelly's there, and the basket by Johnson.
I like the attacking mindset from MP. He gets deep inside there, and then he gets to work.
Here's Kelly, covered by Johnson. Here's Jokic. No good. He has missed 3 of his 5 attempts this game. Pelicans trail by 4. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Aaron Gordon. Greg, no secret, this Nuggets offense revolves around the 2-time MVP, Nikola Jokic.
He's the driving force, no doubt. But, Kevin, they've done a good job surrounding him with the right kind of players, guys that can defend, shoot, and play without the ball.
Well, not just a fantastic basketball player, MP also a great example for all the youngsters out there off the floor.
Now here's Murray. This game out, he had 14.
Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding at rising up off the ground.
Down low, here's Johnson. And the slam dunk by Johnson.
We've seen Zion play that point forward very, very well. He's very adept at distributing.
For Denver, they've gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11. Murray kicks to Jokic. Pass to Porter. Inside, here's Kelly. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to be on Zion Williamson. The Nuggets shooting their first free throw attempt on the night. And it's game 1 of a back-to-back for him. Brent, does that mean you have to hold back just a little to save some energy?
No, not at all, Kevin. You're going about this game to try to get yourself in a rhythm and play at a high level. And you can worry about the next game when the next game tips. But right now, it's all about this moment.
It's rebounded by New Orleans. This the first chance to take a look at the Nuggets this season.
And they really took care of business against this group last year, winning the season series.
This is not a player who likes to be trailing in any game. That lights a fire.
The Nuggets leading by 3. Passes to Kelly. And there's the drive. Uses both hands to slam it down.
As good a passer as anyone in the league. Jokic, a center, folks. That's just silly.
To the paint. Johnson, the pass to Valanciunas. Now here's McCollum. Basket good. 14 points for MP.
How about MP powering through the contact, keeping that focus on the task at hand?
Kelly, boom, he jams it straight down.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
Really like that work there in the paint. He has really established a low post presence.
Murray against McCollum. Murray kicks to Jokic. He dishes it to Porter. Murray outside. Jokic inside. Valanciunas is there. And Jokic with the basket on the assist by Murray. Murray's got 5 assists in the game. And there's the pass to Johnson. And Johnson with the stuff.
And maybe if I had the clipboard and was coaching this team, I'd look to MP on every trip. He's just that good.
And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. It's a 3-point game. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
And in that one, the backups came to play. Gave the team an infusion of points that just put them over the top.
Well, I talked to the assistant coaching staff. What they were stoked about is that the bench guys came in and played well. So punch off the bench, a big factor in that one.
That ties the game.
And Brandon Ingram continues to work on that smooth 3-point release.
Kelly dishes to Murray. To the left wing. Here's Jokic. That's good, and that evens things out for him. 50-50. 4 of 8 shooting this game.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Now here's Ingram. He's coming off a 13-point game against Houston. And it's good, 2 points.
Well, when he gets around there, because he's so long and so quick off the floor, Brandon Ingram tough to stop.
Gordon with the screen for Murray. 3-pointer. And it's Gordon missing. New Orleans has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. To the inside. And MP throws it down.
Well, if you go to Lehigh, of course, you're going to make smart plays. McCollum good at sensing when his man was going to be wide open.
Murray scanning the floor. And a miss there on the triple. New Orleans in the lead. Here's Johnson. And MP throws it down.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. Denver's gone 2 of 5 from 3-point land here in the first quarter. Timeout is called. First of the game for the Nuggets.
And they're allowing too many points in the paint. Coach is going to let them hear about it.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustment.
So both teams changing it up here. As the playoffs near, let's take a look at the Western Conference standings. You look at the Pelicans. Making some changes here. Zion Williamson comes in for Trey Murphy. And MP subbed in for Ingram. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Brown, the pass to Highland. To the paint. Here's Roddy. And another miss by Denver. They've got Nikola Jokic. And it's Roddy in at the small forward. That's the group on the floor for Denver.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possessions.
Yeah, that's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
Pass to Watson. Plenty of space. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that.
And the dunk by MP.
And when MP gets that close to the rim, you know he is looking to finish with authority.
The Nuggets trail by 12. Highland deciding where to go with it. And Watson has it in the corner. Pass to Highland. There's the pick. Shot clock at 6. The Nuggets with another miss. New Orleans has gone to three-point range 7 times tonight, knocked down 5 of them. And sports may be the ultimate meritocracy. Does it matter where you're from, Greg, your background? You got to have game, right?
Kevin, it's a beautiful thing. Some players grew up with a father in the NBA. Others were a world away. Either way, when you get here, you know you've earned it.
New Orleans making some changes here. Valanciunas, he's checked in for Achua. And it's C.J. McCollum in for Dyson Daniel. Denver's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Count it.
Great focus from Jokic. Tough to throw off balance.
New Orleans leading by 11. Here's Williamson. He doesn't hit that one. Gordon with the defensive effort. Jokic passes to Highland. Williamson against Jokic. Good! Jokic can indeed take a little contact.
Such a good handle for a big guy. Nothing super fancy, but efficient.
Here's MP, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Pelicans.
And, guys, they've done a great job feeding their bigs inside. They are just punishing the opposition in the paint.
Well, I like that they've also emphasized the three-point line. They've drained a good number from beyond the arc this year. A big fella with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. You don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor. Have to get out on him. He'll burn you from there repeatedly.
And it's Denver with the rebound.
A moment to check out MP here. Unbelievable play for him over the last month. And he's a devastating finisher on the inside. The best field goal percentage in the league.
And his scoring abilities are just so far out of sight. Number 1 overall right now. No one's been able to slow him down or even come close.
A great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
Jokic inside, guarded by Valanciunas, and the rejection by Valanciunas. And so it's McCollum. He'll bring it up for the Pelicans. They lead by 4. Here's Johnson, and MP throws it down.
I love the unselfishness, and you know coaches do as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him. They appreciate it when he shares post and the three-point line these days, but still got to be active in the mid-range area, and the defense gets away with one there.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks very much. MP in the last game against Houston lit up the floor. He scored an amazing number of points and was a force on defense, knocking away shots every second he was on the floor. An amazing performance. Probably won't see a night like that anytime soon. Kevin?
David, we appreciate the update. Greg, we'll see if he can keep rolling here tonight.
Yeah, and that's the rub. When he's in rhythm, he can carry your team across the line.
And you want to see him make sure that the teammates are also involved in what they're doing, especially if he draws that much attention.
Island finds Jokic. Too much! Jokic down low!
And started hot, and he's only gotten harder.
McCollum dishes to Johnson. Passes it to Valanciunas. Here's Johnson. He's coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game. Misses from short range.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
Here's Jokic. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Jonas Valanciunas.
And Jokic doing a better job as the years have gone on, just drawing more contact and getting to the line. And that's a good thing. He's an over 80% shooter there.
Here's what Denver's going with right now. Michael Porter comes in for Christian Brown. And it's Jamal Murray in for Highland. And the Pelicans also making a change. Brandon Ingram, he's checked in for Jones. Back to Williamson. 6 to shoot. Second chance shot. And Johnson with the stuff.
Okay, go ahead and flex on him, MP. Nice hustle for that second chance bucket.
Here's Kelly. 9 points last game out. And the pass to Jokic. That one misses. Nice D from Valanciunas. Johnson with it. And it's Gordon picking him up. They swipe it. Outside Porter for the three. They grab their own miss. Another shot. Here's Gordon. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
Aaron Gordon with great hustle that time.
Pelicans leading by 4. And there's the feed to Johnson. MP rattling the rim.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Murray against McCollum. Pass to Jokic. Outside Porter. Launches it. It's rebounded by New Orleans. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Lobbed up there for Johnson. And stolen by Gordon. Murray against Valanciunas. Murray kicks to Kelly. Inside. Valanciunas grabs the board. Valanciunas has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Well, when Aaron Gordon keeps it simple, he is a force Brent out on the floor.
And he's learned that's when he's at his best. Earlier in his career, he could try and do everything on the floor and sometimes get himself into trouble. Now it's about not forcing anything and letting the game come to him.
Denver calls timeout. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game, and that's something that none of these going to battle all the way to the finish. You have got to be hydrated.
6 on the shot clock. Kelly. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach. Driving and drawing. Initiating contact. Create opportunities. Get to the line.
That misses, so he splits the free throws.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Pass to Gordon. Outside Porter. Pass to Smith. And the rejection by Valanciunas.
Great anticipation as Valanciunas got to that ball and just swatted it away.
Out to Ingram. New Orleans moving the ball around. Here's MP. And it's Johnson with the jam.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
The Nuggets trail by 11. Down low. Here's Gordon. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. And it's 9 points for Aaron Gordon.
And Kevin, they started the game shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back to their shot.
And then Johnson with the dunk.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
There's 1:54 left to play here in the half. Murray against McCollum. Here's Gordon. It's hauled in by Achua. New Orleans leading by 11. Here's Johnson. Close in. No stopping MP.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Denver's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter. Just 2 of 6 from long range. For 3, Murray sinks the three-pointer. Murray's got 5 points so far.
Oh, and I love that spread. That's Murray's bread and butter, stretching out the defense. He was way behind the arc.
MP, no good.
I'm not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Murray against McCollum. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. And there's the foul against New Orleans.
Well, I not only like the attack, but I love the angle of attack from Jamal Murray that time.
This is his first free throw of the game. He's off on the first. Jones checked in for the Pelicans. And he sinks the second.
Now, Jamal Murray at his size, the one impressive thing that stands out to me is that he will willingly go right at the defense.
And the dunk by MP.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. McCollum against Murray. The pass to Gordon. Back to Murray. Here's Kelly. The tray. Pelicans pull it in. Valanciunas has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And it's Johnson with the jam.
Man, when he's playing under control, which is most of the time, McCollum is very effective setting up teammates.
And it's the Nuggets with the ball, trailing by 13. Jones against Porter. We've got 13 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Clock at 6. Here's the three. He can't hit that time. And so it's MP making things happen for New Orleans. This has been a remarkable game for him offensively. Anytime you get over the 40-point mark, it's been a special, special day. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break.
Hey, everybody. Psst. I got a secret. We're approaching the playoffs, and we are starting the show with a breakdown of the Western Conference standings.
Well, right now for the Nuggets, they've come up a little short of expectations. The talent is unquestioned, but their focus has been wavered. The consistency just hasn't been there. That said, I sure wouldn't want to meet them in the playoffs, though.
And now let's talk about our game at hand. What a first half for the Pelicans.
They've come away with easy buckets in transition, really pushing the tempo every chance they get, keeping the D on its heels.
An aggressive approach that's been working all night.
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, and through the first two quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
So the Pelican 5 right now. Underneath, in the post, it's Williamson and Valanciunas. C.J. McCollum out there with MP. And it's Ingram in at the 3 spot. At the elbow, Jokic. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Valanciunas has got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Here's MP. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for Denver. 15-point game. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. you got for us, DA?
Thank you, Kevin. Now, some people play with a chip on their shoulder, feeling they don't get enough recognition. I can tell you that's not Nikola Jokic. Nuggets coach Michael Malone said he's not going to bed at night wondering why no one's talking about him. He doesn't care. He's reading his books on horses. We're winning games, and he's happy. If he's happy, I'm happy. Kevin, I'm happy too.
You've always been happy, DA. Hey, thanks. That was good stuff. Appreciate the report. Kelly. No good on the triple.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Kicks it out to McCollum. From the arc. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. McCollum's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Jokic against Valanciunas. Pass to Kelly. Back to Jokic. And the rejection by Valanciunas.
Ooh, and this is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
The Nuggets trail by 18. Pass to Murray. Back to Jokic. Kicks it to Kelly. To the middle. Stolen by McCollum. And here we go. Fast break. Murray against McCollum. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. McCollum against Murray. 5 to shoot. Kicks it out to Gordon. Here's Kelly. The Nuggets with another miss.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And MP throws it down.
All night they've asked him to shoulder the scoring load, and he is not disappointed.
Denver calls timeout.
And with the pause in the action, let's look at the numbers for McCollum. He's averaging 8 points, 10 assists, and 3 rebounds. And he's also a bit of a stopper defensively. They put him in, and their defense really tightens up.
This is his specialty. He sits on the bench, he gauges what's happening offensively, and he comes in and sticks the opponent's top scorer to freeze him out.
Jokic, no good.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Here's Williamson. That shot off. Gordon with the defensive effort. Murray against McCollum. Murray kicks to Jokic. Outside Porter. Murray against McCollum. Here's Jokic. No good again that time.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
Murray with it. He's got 8. Passes it to Jokic. Murray against McCollum. Murray, no good. Pelicans leading by 22. Inside. Here's Johnson. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. Ingram's got his assist totals piling up. 11 now for him. Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over.
And how about the numbers here for Nikola Jokic? And he's right up there in the top 20 in scoring. Certainly a force to be reckoned with offensively.
And he's so explosive, so hungry. You really can't keep him off the glass when he wants to get there. That's why he's top 5 in rebounding. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Nuggets. Jokic with the screen on McCollum. Here's Murray. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. New Orleans has gone 6 of 8 on three-pointers in the game, an outstanding 75% mark.
And just so good off the bounce. C.J. McCollum is as frustrating to cover as anyone.
Yeah, but it's also, Greg, one of the players in the league that we appreciate the most. Because of the footwork, because of the fundamentals, maybe a little bit undersized, he finds ways to get it done with efficiency and effectiveness.
That's good from Johnson. And both free throws good for MP. Here's Murray. He's got 8. Jokic on top. Knocked away. And taken away by Johnson. Ahead. Here's Valanciunas. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
To the inside. Here's Jokic, and that one goes long.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Johnson double team, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gordon. Denver making a switch here. Round. Call here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. And with the break in the action, here is the 2K leaderboard showing us this month's top passers. Third is Brandon Ingram. Fourth, C.J. McCollum.
If you look at the work of these two players over that period, you might have to say we're looking at the two best passers in the NBA.
So it's Denver now. The wide open look here for Highland. Drills the three-pointer. Highland's got 10.
And this is the time they wanted to mount the rally and get back into it.
To the paint. And then Johnson with the jam.
And you know what? This guy is just a natural-born scorer.
On offense, here are the Nuggets. They're on a 16-7 run. There's the pass to Roddy. Smith sets the pick for Highland. Drives to the hoop. It's hauled in by Achua. Pelicans leading by 19 points. Down low. And the dunk by MP.
Really heads up there. A play where you locate the best open pass and then you get it there for an easy bucket.
Here's Highland. He's covered by Daniels. New Orleans has gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. MP passes to Daniels. New Orleans moving it around, and another assist for him.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Pass to Highland. Back to Murray. From the baseline. Pelicans with the rebound. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Suns. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. Johnson. And the layup's good off the glass.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Murray, no good.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Yet another bucket. 71 points and no end in sight.
Young fella is in the zone. The defense right now looks helpless. It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
And so it's New Orleans, finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what... And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Now the passing for the team becoming contagious, this time involving the big.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Denver shooting around 41% on the night. They've got Bones Highland, and it's Roddy in at the small forward. That's the group on the floor for Denver.
Oh, yeah, the Joker's running wild.
New Orleans leading by 22. Pass to MP. Jones kicks to Daniels. Passes to Johnson. Williamson left side. Back to Johnson. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. Williamson's got his 5th assist in this one. And so it's Highland with it. He brings it up for the Nuggets.
I got your help side.
Shot clock at 6. To the inside. Here's Jokic. And Jokic. Throws it down.
Oh, Jokic attacking the rim and brings it down hard.
MP up top. Achua finds Johnson. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Achua, no good. And Denver has possession. Jokic passes to Highland. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. The pass to Brown. And again, Denver with the triple.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
And let's see what Denver has coming up. On Wednesday, they'll be facing Drew Holiday and the Boston Celtics. And then on Friday, they'll be facing Kawhi Leonard and the Los Angeles Clippers.
And for that game against Los Angeles, that's going to be one where it would take a lot of errors and maybe a cold shooting night for things to go wrong. They just have that much of an advantage over that team.
The Nuggets trail by 20. Pass to Jokic. It's stolen by Johnson. And a fast break now for the Pelicans. The dunk by Achua.
Yeah, fantastic read on D from MP. You see how effective he can be on this end.
Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Now Highland. Here's Jokic. From down in the low post, it goes. That's 28 points for Jokic.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, and the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
To the paint. Cuts off the pass. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Here's Highland. He's covered by Daniels. The three-pointer, no good.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Williamson looking it over. Back to MP. 6 on the shot clock. Jones, no one around him. Another one falls for New Orleans.
Love the assertive attitude from Jones, wanting to continue to improve in his jump shooting.
Pass to Watson. Here's Highland. He's covered by Daniels. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Zion Williamson. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Pelicans.
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys. They're focused, wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Kelly's checked in. feeds it to Kelly. That's tipped. Now here's Williamson. To the middle. Kicks it out to McCollum. New Orleans moving it around. Passes it to Williamson. A three-pointer off the mark. The Nuggets have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. Highland's shot is good.
What a great option he gives them on every possession.
Pelicans leading by 20. Johnson dishes to Jones. Back to MP. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Johnson's got 7 points for the quarter.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
Roddy the pass to Highland. Here's Kelly. Inside. It's deflected. And so it looks like Denver will retain possession here.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
Trey Murphy's checked in for New Orleans. 6 to shoot, and Trey Murphy gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game. To the left side wing. Here's Brown. Just 5 on the clock.
And the shooting percentage, it's taken a dip in this second half.
That one good for 2.
He makes it look effortless out there. Until the defense actually presents a challenge for him, expect those kind of results.
Johnson left side. Williamson kicks to McCollum. Stolen. Here's Highland. Good for another field goal. Number 5 in the night. 5 for 10 shooting.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed. He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
The Nuggets trail by 20. Kelly passes to Jokic. Here's Roddy. Here's Kelly. From 13. And it's MP with the rebound. For New Orleans, they've gone 6 of 9 on their field goal attempts since the start of the fourth quarter. Jacks up a 3. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Nice feed from MP. Head on a swivel.
And so it's Highland with it. He brings it up for Denver. Lets it go from deep. Pelicans with the rebound. Williamson's got rebound number 15 here tonight. To the middle. Jokic with the steal. And the Nuggets pushing it up now. Now the pass to Roddy. Pass to Jokic. Clock at 6. And another miss by Denver. New Orleans leading by 23. McCollum dishes to Johnson. McCollum passes to Johnson. And it's McCollum in the corner. Johnson with it. Williamson right side. Fires from deep. And another 3 for New Orleans.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
All night long, in control of the pace, and you don't want to let go of that rope right now.
Highland passes to Jokic. Wasted no time on that one. That's now 32 points for Jokic.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Johnson surveying the floor. To the inside. Here's Williamson. And the dunk by Williamson.
And Zion absolutely rocking the rim.
Denver's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 three-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Here's Highland. Drops in the tray. Highland's got 12 points here in the second half.
Well, he just nailed his second 3 of the half, guys. I'd be very aware of that if I were the defense right now.
Here's MP. No good there. Good defense by Jokic. Denver's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on three-point attempts here in the fourth. Here's Kelly. Pass to Jokic. Over Williamson. And it's Jokic missing. Down low. Connects again. And there it is. 82 points.
And this is a game that he will never forget.
Here's Kelly. Pass to Jokic. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Jokic has got 34 points.
This is a one-man show right now. He's on a mission to get him out of this hole.
MP outside. Outside, Jones. That's in there. Johnson with the assist. Jones has got 5 points in the quarter.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets.
Williamson outside. Back to Johnson.
He just can't miss.
Denver shooting in the fourth has been tremendous. And misses. New Orleans has gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the fourth. To the paint. Here's MP. With another miss. The Pelicans shooting with confidence. Wow, 66% from the floor.
Fouling like that isn't how you get back in the game.
Achua, he's checked in for New Orleans. Daniel.
That look, tenacious out there, getting fouled, and he still found the bucket.
Find the lanes. Find the lane.
And that one misses. And it's the Pelicans' ball. To the middle. Here's Johnson. It's rebounded by Kelly. Kelly's got... There were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just...
Couldn't continue. And when they rewrite the record books once more, we'll say, wow, we were glad we watched it all. What a team.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
And one of the key components to this victory, if Jokic. The shot. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. On the wing, Johnson. He kicks to Daniels. Up top, Achua. Inside, Johnson. And the first one at the line.